Team certified. Let's go ahead and look at the next portion. So we're going to presume that we've gotten the lockdown. We've gone for the electric chair, and for whatever reason we can't get the right angle. They're giving us good resistance, or the leg just slides over. Sometimes that just happens in a dynamic sport like jiu-jitsu. The great thing about it is we have multiple pathways depending on what they give us and where their legs end up kind of through this process. All right. So we're going to start in lockdown, and then we're going to look at just the basic pass, and then after the basic pass, we're going to look at a really nice attack sequence. That's going to include the vaporizer and a string of key locks on the top arm. Okay? So we're here in lockdown. I've got the electric chair set up. I've extended my legs. I've come all the way up here. This is what it looks like a lot. All right? Again, there are some people that have such a wicked squeeze when it comes to extending this lockdown on top that sometimes there'll be a calf slicer there, right? But I just don't quite have it here on Anthony, and I don't want to chase anything, all right? I want it to come freely. But I can make life pretty uncomfortable, yeah, right there. But he's just toughing it out. You're going to face a lot of really tough guys. So let's presume that I've made a mistake and I had this down on my bicep, and he kicks that leg through, all right? From here, I just want to keep locking the hip, this hip right here, so he can't reclose back into traditional half guard. And then I'm just going to cross face and back step and get to side control. Okay? Let's look at that again. We're here, a little bit different angle. I have this figure four on top, right? The thing about lockdown is I don't want to let this go until I'm ready. All right? I don't want him to determine when I let this figure four go. Okay? So he's trying to rip that leg out, and again, he's still locked down, right? I control at least one hip.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Can't get anything. All right? So I bring this leg up. I bring this leg up, but I had it on my bicep. This is why we don't want it on the bicep, because he used the power of his leg to outpower my arm. But not all is lost, because we already have 2 points for our sweep. Let's get 2 points for the pass. All right? I gotta post my hand, I block his inside hip. So he tries to bring that other leg in, and I use my weight, and my hand is a wedge. I back step, big back step. I scissor my leg, driving my knee into his hip as a wedge, driving my knee into his shoulder as a wedge. Hold for 3 seconds, 2, 3, there's 2 points. Okay? From one more angle, from the top. So we're here, let's rotate this way. So we're here. Electric chair, lock down, whip up. Let's just say I made the mistake and I came up and I only had it this way. So as soon as I come up, he kicks that leg down. So I block inside his hip, unlock my lockdown, back step, like this. Then I just quickly scissor my legs, bringing my knee as a wedge, connecting my elbow to my knee, locking the head, sliding my knee in place, coming into side control. Hold for 3 seconds. Okay? Sometimes in jiu-jitsu, we want to just take the path of least resistance, right? We have to take what the situation deems necessary. And here I don't want to try to force anything. Get the 2 points for the sweep, get the 2 points for the pass. You're up 4 points, take it from there. Okay, that's why we have other subsystems in the game of jiu-jitsu. So even if we get off track and don't get the finish there, we can immediately start working for maybe moving into mount, arm bar, or trying to force back exposure. Any of those things, which will be demonstrated in other instructionals, will come freely from side control. So just take what you already know from side control and apply it with this new subsystem that you're learning.